I'm sorry, guys. My phone got really hot and it just turned off. Let me see if I can get Kev back on so we can finish out our thought and then go on live with Corby. I'm so sorry, guys. My phone got really hot and it just turned off on me by itself. I had to cool it down a little bit, probably because I had the charger connected. Yeah, this conversation is heated. That's why the phone got heated right now. And that was a good point we were about to make. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Chris, I still want that painting. We got to talk. All right, let's see if I could get Kevin back on so we can finish out our thought and then bring Chef Corby on to finish out our evening. Hey, Kev, send me a request. Sorry about that. Thank you, Will. I know, it's very annoying. It's okay, though. All right. The only thing is I don't even know if that's saved, but let's see what happens.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm starting to become one.
Hello. That I mean, damn.
Crazy.
I hope that it's saved. I actually was recording it as we were talking, so hopefully that worked and it saved this conversation.
Well, you can always get me for other conversations, but again, to answer your question, yes, it would. It would, because again, me being in advertising, the things they present to us. Let's talk about that real quick. We talk about music, the TV shows we watch, the clothes we buy, the cars we drive. It's all dealt with a demographic. Okay, 18 to 35, 35 to 55, African American, Hispanic, whatever it is. So again, you want to affect change, don't spend your dollar. Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King started the boycott, the bus boycott. Birmingham lost millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Probably wasn't million, but it'll be equivalent to millions of dollars a day. You imagine if every black person and Spanish person said, "I'm not taking New York Transit," or if you did it for a day or two, it definitely makes a dent. But again, with that being said, we need to take that money, okay, whatever it is, it could be $1, it could be $5, whatever that is, and put that into a personal account, a slush fund. It might sound funny, $5 a slush. Yeah, because if I take $5 over 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 people, now you have something. Again, we have to almost go back.
Yeah, there's also a few banks that are owned by Black Americans that we should be putting our money into.
Carver Bank, right there, 125th. Yeah,
that has been around for a while in Harlem. And we just need to use that same energy, and just like we're mobilizing and we're in solidarity in the protest, we need to do the same thing for our neighborhoods, and we need to organize things like this. We need to organize a boycott of some type of expenditure, because as much as they want to say that we're not, building for each other or doing this or doing that, we put a lot. Black and brown people put a lot of our money into this country, into our community.
We built this country.
Yeah, so I think if we do that, it'll be really powerful, definitely.
And on the flip side, as well, Sue, is that I really believe that we've gotten very comfortable. And I say black and brown because we're in the same communities. We've gotten very comfortable. A lot of us have, credit cards. We can go on vacation. We drive cars. Right. Some own homes. Some have Phi Beta Kappas and masters and doctorates. We've gotten comfortable. And when you see things that happen like with George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery, and we see these images, while yes, we're mad and angry that it happened to them, it also makes us think about our own mortality. This guy, the $20 bill they claim was counterfeit, wasn't even counterfeit. What's to say I go to a store in my neighborhood and somebody has a problem with my blackness and calls the cops? It could be anybody. So it doesn't matter if you got your degree from Harvard, or you went to Howard, or you went to University Corner on Lexington Avenue. Your image is your image. And in a world where that's a fear, it's a threat, it's a way of keeping us down,
It's horrible.
We have to realize that at the end of the day, we are all on trial.
Yeah.
And the only way you change that is you build. And again, a lot of us look in the mirror and we might not see it, think about it consciously, but a lot of us don't like what they see. A lot of us are not comfortable with what they see.
Right.
And we see a lot of people do a lot of different things for make money, and that's, hey, everybody's got their way. But we have to start looking at ourselves and saying, you know what I'm doing personally, similar to what COVID has taught us, is that affecting the person, my neighbor, my brother? Is that affecting them? It can't just be about, I got to get mine. How many times have you heard that from people? I got to get mine. F everybody else. I got to make my money. It can't. That's got to stop. We know we need money to survive, but it don't help me if I got, food and all the luxuries and the person doesn't, because that's going to turn my brother against me. It's just 2020. We should not be afraid of one another, and a lot of us are. So a lot of black folks. I'm a professional black man, a man of a certain age. There's black folks that have a problem, and we have to break those barriers. I don't care if you live in Greenwich, Connecticut. You're black. I don't care if you live in Malibu. You're black. I don't care if you think that you can travel to the French Riviera. I don't care if you hang out with Jay-Z or Diddy. You're black. And if we start to realize that these atrocities are on all of us.
Exactly, Al. Social responsibility.
Will be better. Because again, it then makes you feel like, you know what? I've quote unquote made it. I'm at a certain economic stature. Somebody help me. I'm going to go help. I'm going to go teach one. A mentor of mine once told me, Kevin, everything you learn, you should try to give back to people. If just one person gets it, if you just drop one seed, it takes one seed to grow a tree the size of Central Park trees. Takes one seed. That's what we need. Exactly. A lot of us, again, we're still 21st century slaves. We drive nice cars. We at the clubs. We want the girls, and we got a 500 credit score. Or we live in public housing. There's no knock to that. But if you're driving a Lexus and got every jewel and the $600 name belt, you should have some property. You should have some stock. None of us don't even. Only thing we know about stock is stock in the shelves at the supermarket. We have to get better. We have to use it to come. Sorry.
Not only stock, but even and to close out our point, but even things like your credit, like these. That's
all based in portfolio, right? Yes. It's all based in portfolio.
Don't know what credit is because they're not being taught about it in your 20s. They're not teaching you about this in college. So I agree with your statement that what you're learning, you want to give back to others. What you've learned, you want to give back to others, because that's definitely how I live my life.
But that's the thing, Sue. We can't, not to cut you off, we as people of color, we always looking for somebody to help us. I know the enemy that's against me. I'm not going to look for the enemy to help me because they're not going to be able to help me. They're going to oppress me. So we got to get out this mindset. Like people go, oh, well, they don't teach that in schools, or wow, why don't they come in our community? No, why don't we take back our community?
Yes.
You can't come into my house right now. Somebody can't walk into your house right now and take your food and break your plates and say, you know what? But no. Again, but people, where that's police, where that's other people who have problems with, no matter what it is, a lot of times we've given them the right or the access to believe that they can come do that.
Yeah.
Even somebody putting a camera phone for watching somebody get the life sucked out of them for almost 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, and
we can't be afraid to fight no more.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, but I definitely want to end on a positive note because my friend Corby has been waiting. I definitely overbooked myself tonight, but it's been all great conversations, and I was able to save the clip before, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
So I'll definitely share it with you, and I'll share it with everybody. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on with me. I really appreciate it. And definitely I'm in it with you. So let me know what I can do. Definitely giving back to my community, my women, my men. That's all I'm about. Bringing that financial literacy, bringing everything. definitely let me know how I can help. We need to mobilize in our communities as well. That's what we need to do. And I think that that's going to be the aftermath of the protest. That's the conversations that we need to have after the protests are done. It's how we're going to help our communities. Thank you, Kev.
10 seconds. First, I want to thank you for this. This has been great. You're doing a great job on Friday nights. You don't know how many people you're affecting. Salute to you. And since somebody helped you get in this, I feel somewhat responsible. Yes. But again, I want to mention a few groups. Unite Until Freedom, which is Tamika Mallory's group. Tamika Mallory and my son have been doing great things. Think about people think about firemen, and they run to a fire when everybody's running out. These people are running the situations, and people are going through it. The National Action Network, again, Reverend Sharpton and the people in Harlem are doing some great things. You want a rebel rouser, go get them. And the last group I want to mention is Know Your Rights Camp. It's Colin Kaepernick group that are helping people who are protesting, who are unfortunately get arrested, and there will be some type of court and fines. They're helping people with that. So again, let's be real, let's be smart, and let's make change. You have a great night, and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Come back and let's finish it off with some spiritual energy tonight. All right. Thank you, Kev. I appreciate you.
You got it. God bless.